Jay, it's great to see you. Thanks for joining us here today.
Thank you, Alyosha.
What challenges was Element facing when you took over as a CEO, and what led you to engage on this transformation journey?
Well, as you know, Element Fleet Management is the world's leading pure play fleet management company. Element was born about 10 years ago. Through a series of back-to-back acquisitions, they were able to indeed create market leadership in each of the three regions in which we operate. Unfortunately, the speed by which that was attempted resulted in an inability to integrate the various acquisitions that were being made, and as a consequence, saw a significant erosion in confidence with employees, with clients, as well as with shareholders.
What were some of the secrets for the success of this transformation?
I think firstly, our ability to narrow the strategic focus of the organization. That ability to stay focused on a three-pronged strategy throughout the 2.5-year journey allowed the organization to center its focus and to amass its resources against a few things that mattered most. Secondly, quick wins. That ability to gain traction immediately with the transformation agenda, to demonstrate the fact that it was realizable, and to create funding that would allow us to progress the entire transformation agenda in keeping with the pace of change that we wanted for the organization.
Reflecting back, what do you see as the key results and key successes?
This really was kind of the wholesale transformation of the organization. There wasn't any aspect of the business that wasn't examined and in the end remediated, improved for the benefit of multiple stakeholders. And as I think about it through the lens of our stakeholder communities, our employees were seeking strategic clarity. They got it. From a client point of view, as you know, this has been all about the client from the outset and creating a consistent, superior client experience. And we see the evidence of our success in Net Promoter Scores that have moved from negative to extremely positive. We see it in the ability of the organization to identify literally billions of dollars of productivity savings. We see it in a dramatic reduction in churn and in client attrition. Further, the organization itself has seen its market value triple as a consequence of these changes, and we have consistently performed in the top quartile in terms of our comparators in total shareholder return over this period.
What would your advice be to a new CEO stepping into that role and stepping into a multi-year transformation journey?
I do believe that successful transformation begins in the office of the CEO. You need to make this your primary purpose. You need to be actively engaged in advocating for this as a focal point for the organization. I think secondly, I would strongly recommend that narrowing the strategic focus of the organization is of critical importance. The resources that are consumed in a transformation to do it well and to do it right are quite exceptional. Diffusing those resources across competing agenda items, I think, can be quite dysfunctional in terms of achieving a successful outcome. There is a long-lasting benefit that accrues with transformation, and that is the ability to materially shift the culture of your organization. When I think about the transparency that this organization now demonstrates with all of its stakeholder communities, when I think about the agility and the accountability of the organization and how much more enhanced it is, they're all byproducts of transformation. And not just the what we changed, but the choices we made around how we were going to change.
Jay, thank you for making the time. It was great seeing you again.
Thank you, Alyosha. It's so nice to reminisce.